Okay, so today is June 26th, 2021, and it is Memoryland activity day number 4. So we are going to have the important second round executed. In the second round, both the teams are ready with their own storyboards. Lots of minutes of hard work, lots of extensive rehearsals, lots of passion shown, and lots of competitive spirit shown. It was very nice to see both the teams doing a great job, and I really appreciate that. And I have planned to have this culture quite often hereafter because you people are really doing well. So I pray and assure that my dad and my Almighty gives all the glory and the blessings for each and every single person who has joined here to progress and march in their life with all the skills. I would like to pray the Almighty that every single student who is learning from this learning format gets the skills, knowledge capital, the kind of standardized thinking pattern, and the maturity with all the therapies and ideas that are taught here. I pray and assure that every single student who has joined here is completely fit, both in terms of mental and physical attributes, also in emotional attributes. And I pray that every single student will be a good citizen, a good son and daughter, and a good student to the community. This is John. God bless all of you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much,
Thank you,
sir.
sir. Thank you so much,
Thank you
sir.
so much, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
So, yesterday the toss was won by Mitra. And what's your addition?
Sir, we are going to narrate the storyline to Team Mohit, sir.
How much time do you need for that?
Sir, what is the maximum limit of time, sir?
What is the maximum number of pages you have?
Sir, pause.
15 to 20 minutes.
Yes, sir.
Team Mitra will take 15 to 20 minutes for explaining about the anecdote or the storyboard that they have prepared. And then Team Mohit will have a team talk exactly for about 2 minutes. And then they will start their performance. That's the plan.
Will we have any extra time, sir? Like extension for 5 minutes or so, sir? Will we have?
That depends upon your speed. Let's see.
Yes.
Once again, give me a while. The neighbor dog is looking into my house and barking, and the barking sound is different. I'll find if there is something else, just like in April, and I'll finish the job and I'll come back to you.
Okay, sir.
Within that make a
Thank you
difference.
so much. Sir,
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Okay, sir.
Ready?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so the time is going to get started. Team Mitra can narrate their storyboard.
Okay, sir.
3, 2, 1, go.
Warm greetings, one and all present here. So we are so happy to present our story here. Story actually introduces lot of creativity and brings out lot of innovative ideas that we have inside. We have lot of ideas, lot of creativity that we are not able to expose due to some circumstances. Even that could be exposed when you are narrating a story or when you are writing a story. Everyone has a small hobby of writing. Someone have skills that actually possess authors who write different stories, and that's how today we are going to present you a very interesting story. And the story's title is The Mystical Manuscript. So from the title itself, you would have found that it's going to be a thriller-based story, and it is going to involve a lot of things inside. There's a lot of mysteries and lot of secrets, and that's why we have named this story as The Mystical Manuscript. And we are going to let you know how we are going to manuscript, what are all the threats that we have, what are all the obstacles that we have only at the end of the story. So first of all, I would like to call upon Sanjay Anna to share his part of the storyline. Sanjay Anna, over to you now.
Thank you, Mitra. So in this story, we have three main characters. Let's look into those people profile. The first one is Region Crosses. I repeat, Region Crosses, who is 25 years, 9 months, and 4 weeks old. He was born on January 21st, 1998 at 9:30 a.m. I repeat, uh, he was born on January 21st, 1998 at 11:30 a.m.
Excuse me, Sanjay Anna.
Yes, Mitra.
Anna, sorry for the interruption. Now, Dakshinana and Guru Prasanna have raised their hands. Now, I will ask them and then you can continue now. Yes, Dakshinana and Guru Prasanna.
Mitra, so Region Cross is like, can you spell it? Like,
Yes, now. Anna, it's Gringayon crosses now. I'm spelling it now. Gringion. Gringayon crosses now. Crosis. Gringayon crosses.
Gringayon crosses. Okay, Mitra. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Okay. Yes, Guru Prasanna.
Sanjana, can you tell the years now?
Yes, Guru. Is 25 years, 9 months, and 4 weeks old. Guru?
Yes, now after that you told about yes, now you can continue.
Okay.
From that
Okay.
you can continue.
He was born on January 21st, 1998 at 11:30 a.m. His profession is an researcher who has an experience of 69 days. 69 days. His hobbies are swimming, planting saplings, and singing. Let's move on to the second person. The second person name is Galileo Christopher. Galileo Christopher, who is 27 years, 6 months, and 3 weeks old. Galileo Christopher, 27 years, 6 months, and 3 weeks old. He was born on 15th December 1996 at 11:37 p.m. I repeat, 15th December 1996 at 11:37 p.m. His profession is agriculturalist and he has an experience of 71 days. His hobbies are dancing, reading books, and spending time with their team. Any doubts?
Yes, now dancing, reading books, and now spending time with
Their team,
team.
their
Okay.
teammate.
And experience is 71 years. I mean, 71 days right now.
Yes, Dakshin.
Okay, thank you.
Shall I move on?
Anna, can you? Yes, no, you can go on.
No, Ashwatthama, I got the I was about to ask the same question as Dakshin.
Okay.
Okay.
Anna, can
I
you
have a doubt
repeat?
in the job now. Sorry, Guru. What's his job now? You told the
Agriculturalist.
first person's job is researcher now. The second one's now
Agriculturalist.
okay. I'll go on.
Anna, can
Yes,
you repeat the day his
age.
when he was born and yes, na his
Yes,
age
okay.
and when he was born?
He is 27 years, 6 months, and 3 weeks old. 27 years, 6 months, and 3 weeks. He was born on December 15, 1996 at 11:37 p.m. December 15, 1996 at 11:37 p.m.
Okay, na.
I'll move on to the next person and the last person. And his name is Disbris Jackson. I'll spell the word Disbrise. Disbris Juxin Jackson. He is 27 years, 8 months, and 1 week old. 27 years, 8 months, and 1 week. He was born on 17/9/1996. 17/9/1996 at 7:43 p.m. His profession is scientist who has an experience of 89 days. His hobbies are going to the lab, studying, and swimming. Any doubts? Teamwork?
Going to lab, studying, and swimming right now.
Yes, Dakshin. Now, what's his name now? Can you spell it now? Yes, Guru. DISBRISE JUXIN. Nice. Is that PIS or BIS? D for dog. DISBRISE. This is Jackson. JUXIN. Thank you. Other than that, any questions?
No questions, Anna.
Anna, I have one question, Anna.
Yes, Mohit.
What was the date of birth and time?
17/9/1996 at 7:43 p.m. 17/9/1996 at 7:43 p.m. Can you tell his hobbies now? I was not able to. Yes, Guru. Going to the lab, studying, and swimming. Thank you, now. Over to the next person. Thank you.
Thank you, Sanjana. So now I would like to start up with the storyline, and I will re-emphasize on all the three names for your better clarity. The first boy's name is Gringayon Crosses, Galileo Christopher, and Disbrace Jackson. So the story is based upon all these three characters. These three characters are youngsters, as you have already known by their ages, and in that particular country, the country's name will be revealed later. Where they are living, they are having a lot of trouble in education, and these three youngsters hate education, and especially there is a teacher named Rijvina Kathy. I would like to spell it RIJVINA Rijvina Kathy CATHI, and she is the English teacher. She is the history teacher for everyone here. and there is one more English teacher who is also along with the history teacher. These both teachers together hate all these three boys, and the three boys also hates those two teachers because they Rijvina Kati, who is their history teacher, she always wants to embarrass all the three characters here. That is all the three boys, and she asks questions, various questions, especially on wars. And main, she's obsessed with two names, that is Lord Dalhousie and Lord Williams. She always asks questions about these two names, and these three boys remember nothing, and they always forget everything. So they do not remember anything, even the name. And the two names, I repeat, it is Lord Dalhousie and Lord Williams. Once they all decide they want to go back to past and look what is there in the history. They want to know what were the wars and who is Lord Dalhousie and who is Lord Williams. So at the time they hear a news that there is a museum in the town where they are living, and there is a museum with lot of ancient things, and especially there is a hype that there is a stone which touched can be made us to fly to ancient times and vintage times. They would like to see what was happening here, and they want to know about three wars, especially three wars: Kaxmir War, Rician War, and Frankwin War. I repeat all the three wars: Cuxmir, Kaxmir War, Rician War, Risyein, and Frankwin War, Fraqwin, Frankwin War. The name of the museum was Atlantis. So these boys were very interested, and they were more passionate in learning about the wars. So they all decide one day to visit that museum and somehow steal the stone, so that the stone was kept in all the security. With all the security, they decide and they are going to steal this stone. Over to the next person. Before that, if you have any doubts, you can ask me now.
Kalpita,
Yes, na?
I want to repeat like the teacher name, Kalpita. I couldn't get the name there.
Okay, na. Rijvina Katina. Rijvina Rijvina Kathy. Now you can understand, na?
Yes, Kalpita. What was the other teacher name? Did you mention that?
No, na. It was English teacher, na.
Okay, Kalpita. Thank you.
Okay, na.
Can you say the god's name, ka?
God's name. Oh, war's name. Okay. All the three wars, Guru.
No, ka, that you told no, ka, Lord Williams and the other name, ka?
Oh, Lord Dalhousie and Lord Williams, Guru.
Can you spell ka Dalhousie, ka?
Yes, Guru. Dalhousie.
Thank you,
Is
ka.
it okay, Guru? Mohit, do you have any doubt? Mohit, you have raised your hands.
No, Akka.
Okay, Mohit. So, team Mohit, is everything clear? Can I ask the next person to continue?
Yes, Kalpita.
Yes, ka.
Yes, ka.
Okay, friends.
Yes,
Thank you.
Kalpita.
Okay, friends. Vishnupriya, you can continue.
Okay, Kalpita, thank you. So, as Kalpita mentioned, if they touch the stone, they would move to the ancient era, like they would move several years back. So, the three boys steal the stone, and they touch the stone at 1:47 p.m. I repeat, the three boys touch the stone at 1:47 p.m. And after they touched, they moved to a place called Karji, and the timeline was 1847. I repeat, after they touched the stone, they moved to a place called Karji, and they moved to the timeline 1847. And after they moved, like it's like a time machine, so after they moved there, they land near a rock in which there was a carving which says, "Be careful." I repeat, the carving says, "Be careful." So that the boys got more scared and they moved on because they do not know how to get back to their own timeline. So they went to ask someone for help. While they were asking for help, they got to know that there was a war going on, and the war was Kashmir War. I repeat, the war's name is Kashmir War, which had 896 battalions and 465 horses and 762 frontliners. I repeat, it had 896 battalions and 465 horses and 762 frontliners, which made the three boys more scared, and that's where they understood the reason behind the carving made on the rock when they came. So I repeat the wordings that was written in the carving. It was, "Be careful." So friends, if before moving to the next person, if you have any doubts, you can ask Team Mohit.
Yes, Vishnupriya. 896 battalion, 465 horses, and 762 frontliners, right?
Yes, now.
Okay. And what was the name of the place? Karji. Can you spell it?
Yes, now. Kharji.
Okay, Vishnupriya, thank you.
No problem. Now, any questions? Others? Yes, Guru Prasanna.
No, I was willing to ask the same question which Dakshin asked.
Okay, Guru. Yes, Mohit.
Akka, I don't have any questions.
Your hand was raised, that's why I asked.
I can't see if my hand is raised.
Oh, okay, Mohit. So, Team Mohit, is there any other questions?
No, Vishnupriya.
No questions,
Okay.
Vishnupriya.
So, Brinda, you can continue now.
Okay, Vishnupriya. So, as we all know, the war ends after sunset. So, the war there, when they came, the war got completed and soldiers are moving to the camp. These people are the three main characters are following them. So, there in the camp, they saw a magical table. They saw something on the table and they went near it. So there they saw something like, first one they saw a 17 magical stick flying on the air, and second one they saw is 46 small horses, that is toy small horses, and third one is a world map, and the fourth one is a small princess statue. So while they are seeing this carefully, one person from the team called Galileo, he actually looked under the table. Under the table, they saw a red button. So when he saw that button, he immediately clicked it. So after clicking this button, immediately that table got disappeared. So this was my scenario. If anyone have any doubts, friends.
Yes, Brinda. 17 magical sticks, then
46 small toy horses now.
small toy horses. And after that, Brinda, one world map, and the last thing,
Very old small princess statue now.
princess statue, right?
Yes, yes now.
Okay, okay, thank you, Brinda.
Okay now. So any doubts, friends?
Can you tell the name ka which you told?
Galileo is a person who clicked the button, Guru.
Okay, ka.
Brinda, Mohit also has a question, Brinda.
Okay, Vishnupriya. Mohit.
Akka, can you repeat the numbers again?
Yes, Mohit, sure. The number is 17 magical sticks flying on the air and 46 small toy horses. These are all the numbers, Guru. Sorry, Mohit.
Okay, thank you, Akka.
Okay, Mohit.
Okay, Team Mitra, it's been 19 minutes and I cannot give you any more extension.
Sir.
How much time left? I mean, how much documents left and how much time do you need?
Sir, we have come here, sir. So we still have this whole, like this is like a scroll, sir. We have this scroll, sir. from here until here.
Finish fast.
Yes, and this is the end, sir. After this, we are complete.
Finish fast.
Yes, sir.
So shall I continue, sir?
Yes, Mridubhash.
Okay, sir. So, friends, I'm going to tell the flashback that how they enter the room that where the precious stone is present. So, shall I start, friends?
Yes, Mridubhash.
Okay. Okay, Dakshin. So once they found the room where the stone is present, the door of the room looks very dust, and it appears like it does not open for several years. When they saw it, also were a little scared, and even though they entered the room and they saw a box which is locked, and the password is K9V1. I repeat, K9V1. Once they opened it, they saw the precious stone, and one person of the team touches the stone, and they went back. That is an ancient era. So this is my sequence, friends. Is there any questions?
Akka, I'm having a question, Akka.
Yes, Ritan.
Akka, you set the password, Akka. K9V1, Akka.
Yes, Ritan.
Thank you, Akka.
Okay, Ritan. Is there any other questions, friends?
Hey, Ritin.
Sir?
எப்போ வந்த?
Why, sir?
இல்ல தூங்கி இப்பதான் எந்திரிச்சிருக்கியோன்னு பார்த்தேன். சரி, okay, right. Continue.
Yeah, Mridubhashni, I have one question. You said one of
Yes,
the members touched the stone. You didn't mention the name, right? Like who exactly touched the stone?
Yes, Dakshina, I didn't mention the name.
Okay, Mridubhashni, thank you.
Is there any questions, friends? Or I can ask Mitra to continue.
No questions, Akka.
Okay, friends. So, Mitra, you can continue on your part, Mitra.
Okay, Ka. Thank you, Ka. So, friends, is my voice clear? Are you able to hear me?
Yes, Mitra.
Yes, Mitra.
Yes, Mitra.
Yes, Akka.
Yes,
Okay,
Mitra.
friends. Okay, friends, thank you. So now I'm going to start narrating the story. I'm going to go very slower. If you have any doubts, you can raise your hands and I will see and I will answer to you. So now I'm going to start narrating. So as Mridubhashni mentioned, there is a table in front of them and there are three things on the table. She told if we touch the stone, we would go back to the ancient era. But there are two other things that are present on the table. The first thing is the stone, as Mridubhashni mentioned. The second thing is a scroll, an ancient scroll which is very brown and it has burnt edges. So in the scroll, as they are educated, they are starting to read it. And these are the information that are present in this, and I am going to just read the scroll. So the first information that was present in the scroll was the appearance about the society. In the scroll, in the top it was mentioned as the kingdom of Kaji. I repeat, the kingdom of Kaji, K-H-A-R-J-Y, where the war is taking place. So the first thing they read is the appearance of the society. So in that the handwriting is very weird and it is the older form of handwriting. Narrow roads, the appearance of the society is hyphen, narrow roads with tall buildings of ancient style. There are 200 buildings, that is 200 buildings with 850 members living there. So it is a narrow road with tall buildings and there are 200 buildings with 850 members living there. And the street which is closer to the battleground, you must have heard the war is Kaksmir war. So near the battleground there is a street which is named as Thrushcross Grange. I am spelling it now. Thrush, Thrushcross, Yes, thrush, cross, Grange, G-R-A-N-G-E, Thrush Cross Grange, and there are 33 schools in the country. There are 33 schools in the country, and there is a river nearby from which they could navigate and they could get water from it. And the name of the river is Kashi River. The name of the river is Kashi River. And now coming to the number of people present in that society is 16 lakhs 72,310 people. That is 16 lakhs 72,310 people. So the appearance of the society is done. Next, coming to the culture and the traditions. So they commonly have the habit of celebrating a festival known as Karji festival under the name of the country itself, Karji festival. And this festival started to establish from the year 1820. I repeat, from the year 1820. And the date on which they celebrate this festival is 10th of March. So this festival started to establish from 1820, and the date when they celebrate this festival is 10th of March. It would happen every year, and common people there would call it in other way, and that's name is the Festival of Lights. The Festival of Lights. So we are done with the culture and traditions. Next, getting into the nature of the country, how the country is structured, the greeneries, everything. The country has 3 forests. It has evergreen trees, coniferous trees, deciduous trees, and it has 3 forests. Then 4 mountains and 6 tourist spots. I repeat, the country has 3 forests, 4 mountains and 6 tourist spots. So this is the nature of the country, and the final thing that is present in the scroll is about their profession. The main dictum of this country is people were allowed to follow their passion and to achieve their ambition. Each one had a different passion and they wanted to achieve something in their life, and they were given full freedom to do that. So here in this country, they were really, the one thing that made each and every people really happy is they could follow their passion. From blacksmiths, you would be able to find till doctors and also small grocery shop owners. So we are done with the scroll, and these are the things that are present in the scroll, and people, that is Galileo, then Gringayon crosses and Juxin are really amazed by reading this. They are just amused by the way they have written and how this scroll has been written in the olden handwriting about the nature of the country. Now, the third thing that I mentioned, the first thing was the stone that was present on the table. The second thing was the scroll, and the third and the final thing at the end of the story is they have got what they were finding for. The thing that they desired for, that was a manuscript. So when they read these, the third thing was hidden somewhere, but they were able to feel something is there. They felt really fishy about that place, and they got a manuscript and they started to read that. But it had a strange language depicted on it. It had a different language, but people were, the language is English, but they weren't able to understand what it depicts or the meaning of that particular word. So now, and I'm going to read that. I'm going to repeat it 3 times and you can get it. It was written as G, Q, B, 10, M, W, 2. I'm repeating it the second time. G, Q, B, 10, M, W, 2. And I'm repeating it the third time. G, Q, B, 1, 0, M, W, 2. They weren't able to recognize the year when it was encrypted, nor they weren't able to realize the significance or the war that took place during this time. They were in a great confusion and they weren't able to recognize anything. And this is the end of the story, and this is where the story gets completed. So friends, do you have any doubts and clarifications?
Yes, Mitra, about the strange language with English letters.
Yes, now?
GQB10MW2, right, Mitra?
Yes, now.
Okay, thank you, Mitra.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate your memory now.
Thank you so much, Mitra.
Akka, in the forest, you mentioned about three kind of trees. Ka, can you say them, Ka? Like the coniferous and deciduous.
Yes, Ashwathaman. So there were actually 3 forests, and it consisted of evergreen trees, coniferous trees, and deciduous trees, Ashwathaman.
Okay, Ka. Thank you, Ka.
Next, Ritan Nitish, you raised your hands, Ritan.
Yes, Mitra. So I'm just having one doubt. So in the scroll you said there are peoples, Mitra. Can you just say the numbers? I didn't clearly get it.
Yes, Ritan. So do you want me to say both the numbers? We actually mentioned 2 sets of members. Which one do you want me to repeat, Ritan?
Yeah, the first one you said.
Okay, Ritan. I'm repeating it now, Ritan. So there were actually 200 buildings which consisted of 850 members living there.
850. Thank you, Mitra.
Yes, Ritan. Okay, Ritan. Kalpitaka, you have raised your hands, Ka.
Yes, Mitra. Thank you, Mitra. Team Mohit, I have a small thing to be clarified. In the dynasty and the country was established in XX years, but the festival that we have mentioned was way before this country was formed. You might think, how would it happen? I would like to clarify that the natives of that country were already having the festival, but the country was only formed at XXX years. And once everything is over, those 3 boys remember that at yesterday night, at 3 midnight in the 3/9, they were in their timeline, and this today they are in the timeline of 18. XX, and they wonder how the world and technology have changed. This is what I want to clarify and mention. Do you have any doubts? You can ask it.
Okay, so Kalpita, the country as a whole itself was formed in the XXX years that you mentioned.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, but the festival was much before that, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
thank you.
So, Team Mohit, do you have any other clarifications to be made?
No, Akka.
Okay, Mohit. Okay, team, all the very best. Sir, you can come here. Yes, sir.
The team has taken 32 minutes for the entire narration of their storyboard, and this is the plan. As and when a right answer is given by Team Mohit, immediately 10 marks have to be put up in the chat box, and that anyone can do. That is, for example, Mitra is there near the console, Kalpita is near the laptop, Vishnupriya, Mridulbharshi, or Brinda, or Sanjay. Whoever wants to give them mark, it doesn't necessarily mean that they'll have to consult with the team members. Yes, if consultation has to be made, you can very well make. Mind you, it's a tough proposition that you have given for Team Mohit, but those guys are capable to pull it off. So we will give them some time for team talk.
Yes, sir.
So how much time do you need? Because I only gave 15 minutes, but these people have taken 15 minutes extra. So we have to finish your storyboard performance today. So, Team Mohit, how much time?
For team talk, right, sir?
Sir, for our presentation, sir.
No, for the presentation part, I don't think how have you planned? Are you going to question?
Sir, no, sir, you are going to.
Yeah, so I will explain about, or we will discuss about the performance time a little later, but you just tell me how much time do you require for team talk alone?
Sir,
Like 3 minutes.
Sir, 3 minutes, sir.
Yes, sir, 3 minutes.
15 minutes.
No, sir, 3
Yes,
minutes.
sir, 3 minutes.
3, sir.
But if you want to give us 15 minutes, we are okay, sir.
Yes,
அப்ப அது வரைக்கும் நாங்க என்ன தூங்குறதா? Okay, so a maximum of 5 minutes given.
Okay,
Too
sir.
much information. And by the way, team Mitra, wonderful script writing.
Thank you so much.
I appreciate that. Lots of things that are churning out. Good job by the team.
Thank you so
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you so much, sir.
Well done, team.
Well done, team.
Thank you, Sitaman. Thank you,
Thank you,
Thank you,
friends.
Nana.
And boys,
Well done, team.
how it's going to be done, I will have the document opened over here and I am going to question. So every single team member of Team Mitra will have the document open and they all will cross-check your answers. And when they are cross-checking the answer, mark அப்படின்னு நான் சொல்லும்போது கொடுங்க. சும்மா சௌரியத்துக்கு 10 எல்லாம் அடிச்சுட்டு இருந்தீங்க அப்படின்னா அவனுக்கு 1000 மேல வாங்கிடுவாங்க. மார்க் அப்படின்னு சொன்னா 10 அப்படின்னு சொன்னா கொடுங்க. இல்ல 2, 3, 4ன்னு கொடுத்தீங்கனாலும் கொடுங்க. கடைசியில உட்கார்ந்து எல்லாம் கவுண்ட் பண்ணிக்கலாம். Okay? Is it okay, Team Mitra?
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
சரி. டிரான்ஸ்பரன்சிக்காக தான் நான் chatல போட சொல்றேன். How are you going to do? This is where I missed the direct class very much. Transparencyக்காக chatல போடுறீங்க. Choice 1, you don't put it on the chat and you just note down and at the end you will say the total. Choice 2, no, we will put it for the chat, for the transparency purpose in the chat itself. What do you think? Choice 1 or choice 2?
Choice 2, sir. Because we will also have to discuss, sir. Because everyone has to say yes and then only you will be able, sir.
Kalpita?
Sir, we'll put it in the chat box, sir.
Right, okay. Fine, so let's go. Team, yeah, Vishnupriya.
Sir, choice 2, sir.
Right, okay, got it. So, Team Mohit, your team talk time starts now. 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, friends, shall we discuss right from the beginning?
Yes, Anna.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes,
So,
no.
does anyone wants to speak or shall I say from the beginning, friends? Does someone wants
I'll try to say the beginning, Anna.
Okay, Mohit, then you go ahead.
So, his name, Krishan crosses, experienced 69 days.
Green guy on crosses, bro.
What,
Grin.
Anna?
Grin. Grin, grin, like a smile. Gaya and N. Okay?
Oh, Grim. Okay.
Grin, yeah.
So Grim, 69 days experience as a researcher. Born on Jan 21, 1998 at 11:30 a.m. He has
It's not Jan.
what, Anna?
Yes, Guru, I'm sorry.
What you told in January?
21,
Yes.
bro. Jan
Jan
21.
21, 1998, 11:30 a.m.
Yes, Mohit, continue, please.
So he's been old for 25 years, 9 months, and 4 weeks. His hobbies are swimming, planting saplings, and singing. Next is Galileo. Next is Galileo.
Galileo Christopher, yes, bro.
Galileo Christopher. He was born on December 15, 1996 at 11:37 p.m. He has 67 days experience as
Mohit, I think it's 71 days of experience.
Yes, it's 71 days. That's it.
Okay. Yes, but it's like 71.
71 days experience as a agriculture researcher. Agricultural. He was born on this. I said that. He was 27 years, 6 months, and 3 weeks. His hobbies are dancing and reading. Then there's
And spending time with the team.
what?
Third hobby.
What, Anna?
Third
Yes, bro.
hobby.
Spending time
dancing, reading books, and like spending time with his team, probably with his co-researchers or something. Spending time with his team. Third option.
Okay, Anna. Does anyone else want to continue where I left off?
Shall I continue, Mohit?
Sure, Anna.
So describe.
Anna, I have a doubt. Can you repeat? Anna, I have a
Yes,
doubt
Guru.
now.
Yes, Guru. Yes, Guru.
Anna, can you repeat the three boys' name now?
Okay. Gringayon process. Okay. Gringayon crosses. SIS. Cis for
Yes, now
sister.
it's
Okay.
fine.
Gringayon crosses. Galileo. You know Galileo Galilei, the scientist. Galileo and then Christopher. Galileo Christopher. And the last one is Despise Juxin. Just take D from my name and put J, okay? Juxin, okay? Despise Juxin.
Okay.
Yeah. And about Juxin, I think he's 27 years, 8 weeks. I'm sorry, 8 months and 1 week old. And he was born on 17 September 96. And he was born on 7:43 p.m., right, friends?
Yes.
He's a scientist for like 89 days, I think. And going to lab, swimming, and studying are his hobbies. Okay, so we have
Yeah.
finished the character sketch of each one. Yes, sir. How many minutes more, sir? 1 minute. Thank you,
Last
sir.
session clock is over, I think.
Bro, we have one last minute. Okay, let's quickly rush through
Okay.
things. Teacher is Rijvina Kashi, right? Cachi. And
The history teacher.
history teacher. Along with the English teacher, they hate the boys, and the boys also hate them. She always asks questions on like Lord Dalhousie and Lord Williams, and these boys don't remember anything. And they want to go back to the past to see how the lords look. And they go to a museum called Atlantis, where there's a stone. If you touch the stone, you can go to the past. And they want to go to 3 wars. I mean, if you touch the stone, you can go to 3 wars. Kaksinir War, Rician War, and I think Franquin War.
Yes, no.
And they steal the
Yes,
stone.
no.
To steal the stone, they have to go through high security, and they do that. They touch the stone, they go to the ancient era, and at like 1:47 p.m. they touch the stone, right?
Now, can I continue from that now?
Yes, bro. 1:47. Continue.
So it was 147 na Karji na, and it was the time the year was 1847 na, and
Bro, time talk. I mean, sorry, team talk is over.
sir,
Sir, memory is good, but full vaila kulambichu, sir. Sir, tongue
sir
twister
memory
sir, ellame memory.
tongue twist ஆயிட்டான் sir.
அது டங் ட்விஸ்டர் இல்ல டங் ட்விஸ்டர். சரி. ரெடியா?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir, 1 minute, sir. Sir, 1 minute, sir. Sibi, are you able to hear me, da?
ஏய், ஏன்டா மைக்க கடிக்கிற? இப்படி வச்சு பேசுறா அழகா.
தூரமா தான் sir இருக்கேன். Sibi, are you able to hear me?
ஏய், விட்றா அவனை விட்றா. கல்பிதா.
Sir,
How much time do you think their performance has to be measured with?
sir, 13 minutes, sir. Can you hear me, sir?
Kalpita, 13, right? 1-3.
Yes, sir. 1-3, sir.
Fine, okay, let's go on with it. Shani?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Dakshin Siddharth.
Backing up allowed, sir.
You're backing up. How many backing up we are allowing? 1 or 2?
Sir, we are going with your same rules. The only thing is instead of you, we are narrating the stories like, sir. Other things remain the same, sir.
No, actually speaking, when I was connecting,
Yes, sir.
when one backup is a failure, then it goes to the opposite team.
Yes, sir.
Here in this exercise, there is no opposite team. So we shall give 2 backups.
Okay, sir.
2 backups allowed, Dakshin.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Move. Yes, Kalpitaka, I thought we could go for a discussion, but we shall go with whatever you were saying. That's type பண்ணிருக்கா. Okay, Kalpita, முடிஞ்சதுல?
Okay, sir.
இந்தாங்க சார், போங்க சார். டாபிக் போய்க்கோங்க சார்.
Nice.
இதுல சார் மேல இருக்கு சார்.
சரி. Okay.
இங்க கிளிக் பண்ணாத ஸ்க்ரால் ஆகும் சார். நான் போகாது சார். இது வேணா நீங்க எக்ஸ்டெண்ட் பண்ணிக்கோங்க. எல்லாம் உங்க இஷ்டம்.
I know, girl.
சார் இங்க வந்து சேவ் இருக்கு சார்.
Ready?
சேவ்.
Your time starts now, boys. The first question, yeah, 3, 2, 1, go. First question is towards Aswathaman. Aswathaman, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
That's good. So, Aswathaman, the history teacher's name?
Sir, Rijvina Caffey, sir.
Okay, so explain Disbryce Jukson biography, complete biography of Disbryce Jukson.
Okay, sir. Sir, he is 27 years old, sir. 1 week, 8 months, sir. And he was born in 17th September 1996, sir. And 7:43 p.m., sir.
Okay. Avra?
Sir?
Solra. Addu solra.
Sir, 89 days of scientist experience, sir. And his hobbies are he go to lab, sir. And he loves studying and swimming also, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Aswatthama, flow memory la improve aita.
Sir, yes, sir.
Sir, Mohit or motivational talk, sir.
எனக்கு அவனை பார்க்கணும் போட்டிருக்கேன். மோஹித் மோட்டிவேட் பண்ணாலும் அஸ்வத்தாம ரெடி ஆயிட்டான்.
Yes, sir.
Sir, really, sir.
Serra. Kalpita?
Yes, sir.
Ask a question to Balaji by looking at the document. Come on.
Okay, sir. Balajina, can you hear me now?
Yes, Kalpita.
Okay, now. So, can you say the 3 examples of the war now? What were the 3 wars that I mentioned now?
One is Kaksi war, another second one is the Russian war, and third one is the Franklin war.
Okay, now.
Wow. Okay, timer stopped. Now, Team Mitra,
Yes, sir.
they have consumed 2 minutes and 34 seconds and they have answered 2 questions, one by me, one by Kalpita.
Yes, sir.
How much mark are you giving? Mark.
Okay,
Girls and Sanjay, mark.
So shall I back up, sir?
You want to back up?
No, sir, if like the exact pronunciation is wrong, then I think I can back up.
Illa vena, idukku vena. Let's not waste time. I think they are right, so that's okay. Yeah, Mark.
So friends, as sir has said, each question has 10 marks. So Ashwathaman has given the same description that was ditto, that was given in the Word document, and Balajita has also tried his level best. So my idea is, can we give 18 marks, like having for one question 10 marks? Can we give it as 18 marks, or do you have any other suggestions, friends?
Mitra, can we give 20 marks, Mitra, for 3 wars, 10 for Balajana, and for the entire description, 10 for Ashwathaman. So 20 is my idea, Mitra.
Okay, Ka.
I also had 20, Mitra.
Okay, Ka.
Okay, put it on.
20 itself we can give, Mitra.
Yes, Mitra.
Sir, chat box la podunga.
Sir, 28, sir. I'm sorry.
Kudupaanga. 280. Aale vandu. 20 da.
Okay, sir.
Thank you
Sorry,
for
sir.
280 mark.
Ratanitesh, you are next. And I am asking a question. Are you ready?
Sir, paathu pannunga, sir, please, sir.
பார்த்து தான் பண்றேன். ஏய் ரெடியாடா?
Yes, sir.
எப்படா கேப்ப? அவாரி நான் கேப்பேன் மாட்டல.
இருக்குனே.
Okay, jokes apart. Well written, when they were explaining about the script, they explained about one particular festival, and I want you to explain about the festival. Time resume.
Are you able to hear me, sir?
Yes.
Sir, at that time, I said that the city's name was the festival name of sir, Kashi, Kashi, sir, Kashi festival, sir. Uh,
And here,
Year, sir, 1820, 1820, sir, it started, sir, and they in a particular year, sir, there will be um the festival will be happening on 10th of March, sir.
okay, fine. Backing up proposals from Dakshin Siddharth and Guru Prasanna. We will ask Guru Prasanna. Yes, Guru Prasanna.
Yes, sir. Sir, it's also called as Festival of Lights, sir.
Okay, taken. Dakshin Siddharth.
Sir, and the natives already celebrated it much before it actually was officially celebrated, sir, after the country was found. And this particular festival is given in the culture section of the ancient scrolls, sir.
Okay, fine. That question is elapsed. 10 marks. Team, I'm putting 10 marks. Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right.
We are also about to give the same marks.
Right, Mirdavashni, why don't you ask a question to Dakshin Siddharth? Come on.
Yes, sir. So Dakshin, in the conclusion, Mitra mentioned 3 objects on the table. Can you please list out the 3 objects?
3 objects alone, right, Mirdubhashini?
Yes, Dakshin.
Okay, first one is the stone, which when you touch it, you go to the ancient timeline about the 3 wars and that particular stone. And the next one is an ancient scroll, which has everything about Karji. And the last one is a manuscript, which had a language which used English words, but it was not like clearly decipherable. And it had a code GQB10MW2. Just the objects, right? Or should I explain more, Mithubhashini?
Enough. 10 marks.
Sir, we would like to give a bonus for Dakshin as
Yolo.
well. 8 marks, sir. So friends, can we give 8 marks because his memory is so vivid and he keeps adding and he has given all the information that we mentioned in the presentation. Can we give 8 marks bonus?
Yes,
Mitra.
Yes, Mitra.
Yes,
Sure.
Mitra.
Thank you, team.
18 marks for this question alone.
10 marks main and 8 marks minus as per Mitra's advice. So 10 and minus 8. Oh, sorry. Hey, well done, da. Very good.
Superna.
Thank you so much.
Well done.
Superna.
Thank you, Vishnupriya.
அஸ்வத்தாமன் இவ்வளவு ஞாபகம் வச்சிருக்காங்க. யார் அது? எனக்கே அவனை பார்க்கும் போல. சரா. Brinda?
Sir.
Brinda, நல்ல question. அப்படியே சும்மா தரமா இருக்கணும். ரித்தன் நிதிஷ்க்கு. கேளு. மறுபடியும்.
Okay, sir. Sorry.
Brinda, அம்மா இருமா. Brinda?
Okay, sir. I'll wait, sir.
Yeah. Leader கேளு. Mohit. The raring lion. From Mohit, which is the exact area you are living in the US?
Sir, Lake County, sir, Illinois, sir. Lake County, Illinois, sir.
Oh, but yes. Lake County, Illinois. All right. So a lion from Lake County. Come on, ask him a question, Brinda.
Okay, sir. So, Mohit, my question is, shall I ask, sir? Sir, can you able to hear me, sir?
கேளுமா நீ மைக் எடுத்து பேசினாலே கேட்கற அளவுக்கு சத்தமா தான் பேசுற கேளு. Come on, ask.
Okay. So, Mohit, my question is, actually the main characters are entering into the camp where the soldiers will rest. So there they saw a magical table. In that magical table there are some objects placed on it. So name the object placed on it and how many objects are placed on it, Mohit. It's my question.
Okay, so there are 46 small horses on the magical table and 17 magical 17 magical carriages.
Backing up volunteerism, the first hand volunteered was from Aswathaman. Two backups, Aswathaman and Ritanitish, are only allowed. Aswathaman.
Sir, it's 17 magic flying sticks, sir. It was a bit differences, so easy to remember, sir. And a 46 small horse, toy horses, sir. A world map and a very old princess statue, sir.
Okay. Right.
Sir.
Is that correct, Brinda? Would you like to give mark, or if there
So
is
the
a mistake?
answer is correct, sir.
Answer is correct. Okay, right. I have few instructions put up in Team Mitra's meeting room. I want everyone to have a good look at it.
Okay, sure, sir.
Okay,
Okay,
sir, sure,
sir.
sir.
Okay, now Guru Prasanna is going to be asked, and I want Vishnupriya to take up the mantle of asking a question to Guru Prasanna.
Okay, sir. So can you hear me, sir?
Yes.
Okay, sir. So, Guru Prasanna, my question towards you is, Mitra has mentioned about the scroll. So, in that scroll, the first thing was the appearance of the society. So, my question to you is to describe the appearance of the society.
Yes, Ka. Ka, it was a narrow road, Ka. It was 200. There were 200 buildings, Ka, and 850 members, Ka.
Okay, Guru. Sir,
Vishnupriya, is it right?
sir, actually, there are some more things in left, sir.
Yeah. Ritan Nitish is volunteering to back up, so let's hear from him and we will see if he is coming up with the right answer. Yes, Ritan Nitish.
Sir, narrow roads, sir, and big buildings, sir. And it was 200 buildings, sir, and 850 members living in the building, sir. And I think that's it, sir.
So no, sir. There are some more, sir. Can I add, sir?
Yeah, second backup, you can.
Sir, there was a street, sir, called Thrushcross Granche, sir. And there's a river, 33 schools in the country, sir. And there's a river called Kashi, sir.
Already guest வந்திருக்காங்களா Lakshan?
Sir, no, sir, neighbors, sir. Shall I move to the next room, sir?
No, it's okay. Stay there. We will give some time to the neighbors. Adhikapra, I will teach you how to treat the neighbors. I do that all the time. Okay. So, Team Mitra, Aswathaman's answer I have already given 10 marks. Enna Guru?
Sir, still some more to added, sir. I think still the number of members should be added, sir. Can I tell, sir?
ரெண்டு பேக்கப் முடிஞ்சுடா ரித்தனும் தக்ஷனும் பண்ணிட்டாங்களே சரி ஓகே we'll give a chance to Guru Prasanna. Okay, Guru Prasanna, go ahead.
Yes, sir. It was 16 lakh 72,000 310, sir. 310.
Super, Guru, super.
Super, Guru.
Super, Guru.
Very well done, Guru.
Very well done, Guru.
Super, Guru.
Very
Super.
well done, Guru.
Very well done, Guru Anna.
Okay. Now, Mitra, I wanted to ask a question to, we have Sivi left, but I want you to put into test Aswatham.
Okay, sir. So am I allowed to ask a long question, sir? Like,
Yeah, your choice, your choice.
Ashwathaman, you can hear me, right?
Yes, Ka.
Okay, Ashwathaman. So like sir does, I I'm going to ask a little bit long question, like a theory question. That is, when we were doing the presentation from Kalpitaka's presentation, that is where it was the introduction, not the profile, where the introduction about how these three boys dash dash dash, how they feel in the school and how they are treated by the teachers. From that part, you are supposed to narrate till the scroll with all the information exact. Everything should be exact, and if you have any struggles in the bit, you can ask someone to ask, because 3 or 4 people have narrated this, so it will take a long time. If you want, you can speak half, but you have to answer this whole thing.
Okay.
Understood?
Okay, Akka, can you say the finishing point alone, Ka?
Yes, Ashita. It was where I made the presentation about the scroll.
Okay, Ka.
Count.
Okay, Ka. Ka, the first three people hated education, Ka, because they had trouble on it, and a teacher and a history teacher called Rijvira Kafi, and along with their English teacher, they always try to discriminate them and ask them questions about Lord Housey and Lord Williams, who they don't know about, and they want to go to the past and learn about them. So in the news, a museum, they heard about a museum called Atlantis, where they said about a stone which when touched can go to the past. So they can go to 3 wars. Tucson wars, Rishon wars, and Franklin wars, and they decided to steal the stone. And after they steal the stone, it was 11:47 p.m. and they touched it and they went to Kari.
Sir, may I correct one thing, sir?
Hey, he's going on a jet fast and his memory has improved pioneeringly. Then why do you disturb? Let him finish.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir. So I'll continue, sir. So it was Kaji and it was 1847. The era time was 1847.
Wait, yeah.
Ashwathaman, can you spell this place, Ashwathaman? I want the correct exact spelling of the place where they have landed.
Okay, Ka. Sir, K-R-G-I, Ka.
Okay. The museum, the name of the museum?
Atlantis, Ka.
Okay, now you can continue, Ashwathaman. Thank you.
Thank you, Ka. So they landed beside a stone carving which said that be careful, and they actually got scared, and it was actually the Kashmir War, and there were 896 battalions, 460 horses, 762 frontiers, and the war ended at the sunset, and it was the timing when they ended, and all the warriors were going to their huts, and they followed them, and there they saw a table of 14 which had 14 magic flying sticks, 46 small toys, and 46 small horse toys, and a world map, and a very old princess statue, and it had a button, a red button below it, and Galileo pressed that button and it disappeared. Ka. And how they got it was how they stole it was actually they sneaked into the museum, and there was a dusted door. There was a door covered with dust, and it was not been opened for several years. And there was a password there, and they entered that. They were scared, and the password was K9B.
Sorry, Ashwathaman, can you repeat?
Ka K9V ka.
And what were the alphabets?
So can we do that?
One second. What was the alphabet that was written on, it was considered to be the meaning, and it was written as the alphabet which Dakshin mentioned a while. So say the alphabets.
Sir,
Yeah.
in the script, sir, it was GQV10 MW. Yes, sir.
Dakshin?
Sir,
You have any thoughts about Aswathaman's memory?
sir, it's really good, sir, but there are some sort of slight differences in the answer which he gave and the initial thing which they said, sir. But his memory has improved a lot, sir. But slight variations are there, sir. Can I correct them, sir?
Yeah, you can correct a little later, but
Okay.
I don't know if I might be sounding a little harsh. There are some things that Aswathaman has written down.
Sir, no, sir.
I'm hearing papers sound, dude, when you were answering the first question. There was no requirement of paper or notebook, and I have never asked anybody to bring up a paper. And I have been observing you seven times. I have observed you in the memory round in direct classes. This is just a thought. You can give me the explanation. Your memory is not this vivid. So if Dakshin mentioning that you are, how many people are really believing or நான் ரொம்ப அநியாயமா சொல்றேன் அப்படின்னா you can argue. No sir, we believe in you சொல்லலாம்.
Sir, I like to give explanation alone, sir.
I did not ask you the explanation now. I'm speaking. So you have the right to remain. Remain what? Remain silent.
Okay, sir.
I'm really sorry, Team Mitra. I feel that Aswathaman has noted things down.
Sir, we just trust you, sir. We have complete belief in you, sir.
Yes, sir. We have complete belief in you, sir.
I'm really sorry, Mr. Mohit. You're the leader. Dakshin Siddharth, Mohit, Ritanitish, Sibi Adityan, Guru Prasanna. I'm really sorry. அவன் இந்த அளவுக்கு மெமரியில இம்ப்ரூவ் ஆகிறதுக்கு வாய்ப்பு இல்லை. எனக்கு நீங்க ஹர்ட் ஆனீங்கனாலுமே I'm really sorry about it. Dakshin, you know, you have observed him because tit for tat answers. Quick. And the team discussion was only for about 4 minutes and 4.5 minutes. And the 4.5 minutes he spoke only twice, and he was looking for some other things, and he was only watching the team discussion. This is what my thought. I asked Team Mitra. Now I'm asking Team Dakshin. Team Mohit. What do you think?
Sir, we have faith in you, sir. Sir, and one more thing, sir. We can note down the scores, right, sir, as you type. For that, I have a note, sir.
Scores can be noted down. Look at the speed of his answers. நம்ம பிளே ஹால்ல வந்துட்டு ஃபுட்பால், பாஸ்கெட்பால், வாலிபால், whatever அதெல்லாம் விளையாடும் போது ஸ்டேட் நேம்ஸ் வச்சிருந்தோம். ஞாபகம் இருக்கா? Do you remember that game?
Yes.
Do you remember that?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And do you remember how much prosperous Aswathaman's memory was that time?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
இப்போ இவ்வளோ விஷயத்தை வந்துட்டு அவன் இந்த அளவுக்கு பண்ணியிருந்தான்னா இது உண்மையா இருந்தது அப்படின்னம்னா I'll have to give him a huge bonus. Anybody else before I ask him the explanation? வேற யாராவது? So far I haven't received any complaints or counterfeit action-based argument from anybody from Team Kalpita. I'm sorry, from Team Mitra. So Team Mohit, would you like to back him up? Anybody?
Sir, can I add on to your idea, sir?
Sure, Mohit.
Sir, I think there is a possibility that he could have used a notebook because from comparing from I think Monday the first round he forgot some things. He didn't know when to say specific things, but it's somehow weird that he actually knows when to say and how to say. But you can know what to say and when to say it just in a few days time if you listen properly. But he's saying very vividly, and it's not possible to vividly improve your memory in a short amount of time, sir.
Absolutely. That's how precisely you have noted things down. Besides holding up only few days of experience in the Indian batch. Yes. Now I got the license from the leader. Now, let me face you, Aswatham.
Okay, sir.
நீ வந்து ஹானஸ்டா உண்மையை சொல்லலாம், தப்பு
Yes,
இல்லை.
sir.
இங்கே உன்னை எதுவும் செய்ய போறது எக்ஸ்பிளனேஷன் சொன்னீங்க, சொல்லு.
Sir, actually, I always keep my notebook beside me, sir, for noting things down, sir. But this time, when I kept it open, it just rattled, sir. And I can also ask my mother that I have also learned the table, sir, which I had very much problem for many years, sir. So quickly, sir, and very in just a 3 days short period, sir.
அம்மா வேலை இதுல இன்வால்வ் பண்ணாரு.
Okay, sir.
நீ இங்க வந்து அம்மாவோட வந்து ட்ரைனிங் அட்டெண்ட் பண்ணல, நீங்க தனியா தான் வந்திருக்க. நான் உங்ககிட்ட கேள்வி கேட்டா நீ பேசணும். Don't speak about mom. நீ பண்ண தப்புக்கு உங்ககிட்ட என்கொயரி பண்ணும்போது அம்மாவை இருக்காது.
Okay, sir. Sir, and I also started reading books more than that, sir. And in my subliminal also, I have mentioned that I want to be sharp and not to forget things, sir.
சரி, ஓகே. வீடியோ ஆன் பண்ணு.
Yes, sir. So you can see my video, sir.
No, it's okay. Yeah, okay. All right.
Yes, sir.
So tell me the demography of Galileo Christopher.
Sir, 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 I forgot, sir, but you can also check my notebook, sir. I'll also scroll it and see, sir.
நோட் வைடா, அந்த நோட் வைக்கல. Galileo Christopher பத்தி சொல்லு. வீடியோ ஆன் பண்றா?
Oh, sir. Okay, sir. Once again, so you can see my video, sir. Sir, can you see my video? Sir, no, sir.
ஆன் பண்றா வீடியோவை?
Yeah. So once again, sir, I'm turning off and turning on, sir.
Oh.
Yeah, now, sir. Sir, 27 years old, sir. Yes, sir.
Wait for. அப்படியே வீடியோலயே இரு.
Yes, sir.
What is the exact date of birth of Gringion process?
Sir, can you pardon, sir?
What is the exact date of birth of Gringion process?
Sir, so January, sir, 21st.
What is the exact date of birth of Disbryce Jukson?
Sir,
full demography சொன்னியடா, இப்ப டேட் ஆஃப் பர்த் மட்டும் தான கேக்குறேன்.
Okay, sir.
இல்ல என்ன பாரு, கேமரா பாரு. டேய் கேமரா பாருடா.
Sir,
look into the camera, dude.
Sir, yes, sir. 17, sir.
No, wait. Look into the camera. Keep looking at the camera.
Yes, sir.
Keep looking. Now,
sir.
Explain. Wait. Explain the complete demography of Galileo Christopher.
Galileo Christopher, sir.
Into the camera.
Sir, looking into the camera, sir.
Sorry.
27 years old, sir. 6 months, sir. 3 weeks, sir. Born in.
Look into the camera. You are looking
Yes,
into the bottom left-hand corner. There are some references.
Okay, sir. Sir, 17, sir.
Check.
December.
I got the answer.
Okay, sir. So shall I turn off my video, sir?
Please. Dakshin?
Excuse me, sir.
Ritan, solda.
Sir, I'm extremely sorry, sir.
Sir, yes, sir. Me too, sir.
Clearly identifiable, sir. So
Yes, sir.
it's he's like not want to know, sir. It's like everyone is sorry for him, sir.
Sir, I can also show you my notebook in direct session also, sir. I not do
I
it, sir.
not ask any questions to you now, Aswatam.
Yes, sir.
Mohit, நீங்களே சொல்லுங்க நான் என்ன செய்யட்டும்?
Sir, I think we deserve penalty, sir, because
Yes, sir. Me too, sir.
because if one of our team members cheated, in the competition in here in the U.S., we should be disqualified if any cheating, sir. But if we deserve a penalty because we broke like a law, sir, that we're not allowed to note down. Like, this is actually supposed to improve our memory and our listening skills. So I think we deserve penalty, sir.
I appreciate that, Mohit. Now let's listen from take him, Mohit. Yeah, Balaji.
So yes, sir, we deserve penalty for teammates for not in down teams, sir. Since he's tried the collection of 85 to 90%, sir, his memory should slowly improve, sir. So since he's tried to remember, sir, we deserve penalty, sir, for not in down teams.
Dakshin, you have something to say? Mohit says penalty should be given.
Yes, sir.
Balaji has a scene. Oh, you also feel okay, right? Guru, நீ என்ன நினைக்கிற?
Sir, my perspective, sir. Sir, I think yes, sir. As Mohit and Balaji told, we should get penalty, sir.
எவ்வளவு அழகா ஒரு டீமை போட்டு தர்றான் பாரு அவன். எவ்வளவு அழகா ஒரு டீமை போட்டு தர்றான் பாரு. எப்படி அவனால முடியுது? தக்ஷின் சித்தார்த், சிவி ஆதித்தன், குரு பிரசன்னா, அப்படியே ஃபயர் மாதிரி இருக்கானு. ரித்தன், நிதிஷ், மோஹித் ரெடி பெர்ஃபார்ம் பண்றதுக்கு ரெடியா இருக்காங்க. எவ்வளவு அழகா அவனுக்கு ஒரு கேட்டை போட்டு பேரிகேடை போட்டு அவனிலே டீம் மித்ரா ஒண்ணுமே சொல்லலையே. இப்போ நானும் ஒண்ணுமே சொல்ல. Just asking your captain Mohit elicited the most professional leaders of MS evening sessions, one of the most professional leaders of MS evening sessions. Did you look at the gesture that he showed? I mean, yesterday when the class was over, he puts up a timeline information that tomorrow at this point of time, I'll wake up this a report writing kind of a notice board information for all you people. And this morning he wakes up, he takes bath and comes and assembles himself with all the necessary equipments, and he does a team discussion. And exactly at the time he sends me the report, and exactly at the time, sir, we are at the meeting window, he sends me a proper information to my. He is super professional, Mohit. Today, this week's CRS will see a height of bonus for Mohit. Andalavukkala or leader, or a senior person, or a ace player, or a nalla friendlyana or a person, ஒரு புதுசா ஜாயின் பண்ண ஒரு டீசென்ட்டான நல்ல பெர்ஃபார்மன்ஸ் இருக்கு ஒரு பர்சன், அழகான ஒரு குட்டி பையன், எல்லாத்துக்கும் அட்ஜஸ்ட் பண்ணிக்கணும். என்ன அருமையான டீம், வாட் அ வண்டர்ஃபுல் டீம். நேற்று டிஸ்கஷன்ல உள்ள பாக்குற அவ்வளோ அழகா பண்றாங்க. இன்னைக்கு ரிஹர்சல் பண்ணானே அவ்வளோ அழகா பண்ணாங்க. சிபி ஆதித்தன் ஜம்ப் பண்ணி பேசுறான் மோஹித் கிட்டையும் தக்ஷின் கிட்டையும். என்ன அட்டகாசமான வளர்ச்சி. ரித்தன், நிதிஷ் அப்படியே என்ஜாய் பண்றான் அந்த ஃப்ளோரை. தக்ஷின் இருக்கிற இடத்த அவன் எப்பவுமே என்ஜாய் பண்றான். Guru Prasanna was so comfortable. மிருதுபாஷினி மித்ரா டீம்ல இருக்கிறேன்னு கிரிக்கெட் விளையாடும் போது சொன்னாங்க. இப்போ தக்ஷின் சித்தார்த்தோட டீம்ல அவ்வளவு இஷ்டமா பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கு. What a wonderful embryo of a team, and it is damaged by this malpractice. அஸ்வத்தாமன் பெனால்ட்டியிலிருந்து தப்பிக்கிறதுக்கு ஒரே ஒரு வழி இருக்குடா. Now every single person has told that they deserve penalty. I feel painful for giving penalty for a team that is led by a person like Mohit. And you have a protection shield here. Okay. So நாங்க protection shield கொடுக்குறோம், எங்களுக்கு penalty கொடுக்காதீங்கன்னா சொல்ல முடியாது. Waste. இந்த தப்புக்கெல்லாம் protection shield நான் கொடுக்கணும். 150 points minus. Your team is going to get. ஆனா இதோட நான் தப்பு பண்ணிட்டேன். ஒரு 6 கோலம் தெரிஞ்சோ தெரியாமலோ அங்கங்க கொஞ்சம் நோட் பண்ணி வச்சுட்டேன். இந்த லேப்டாப்ல அப்படி நோட்ஸ் எடுக்கிறது, நோட் பேட் எடுக்கிறது, அப்படி இப்படி கொஞ்சம் எழுதி வச்சுட்டேன். நோட் புக்ல எழுத அங்கங்க. நான் உண்மையை ஒத்துக்கிறேன்னு சொல்லி நீ ஒரிஜினல் நடந்த உண்மையை ஒத்துக்கிட்டீங்கன்னா 150 மைனஸ் உங்க டீமுக்கு இருக்கு. And we will continue. We'll continue. The bloody freaking ball is in your court. Now. No, sir.
Sir, yesterday I noted, sir, but today I haven't noted anything, sir. Yesterday, but I did it, sir.
நீ இடையில போய் மீட்டிங்ல எங்களுடைய டெக்ஸ்ட் தான் அவனுக்கு போயிட்டு இருக்குன்னு இன்டர்வியூ பண்ணி சொன்னீங்க
சார். நடுவுல வந்து இன்ஃபர்மேஷன் வந்துச்சு சார். உண்மையாவே குரு பிரசன்னா வந்து நிருபாஷினிகா கிட்ட இன்ஃபார்ம் பண்ணிருந்தா சார். இப்படி அஸ்வத்தாமன் டீம் டிஸ்கஷன் சொன்னதை இன்ஃபார்ம் பண்ணிருந்தா சார். ஆனா நீங்க சொன்னதை நான் சொன்ன ரிமூவ் பண்ண சொல்லி
he was sharing the screen, sir. So like that we if we
Sir,
text
Ashwathaman was
he gets a
sharing the screen, sir.
notification, sir.
It was disturbing, sir.
குரு சொல்லு, எனக்கு ஒரே நிமிஷம் மிருதுபாஷ் ஒரு நிமிஷம் குரு சொல்லு.
Sir, yes sir, Ashwathaman was sharing the screen, sir. He and Mohit was doing the presentation, sir. The notification was continuously coming, sir. So I told him, sir.
I'm sorry guys, he's still not confessing. நான் இப்ப உண்மை வெளியே வருது பாத்தியா, நேத்து நோட் பண்ண தப்பு, அது நேத்து இன்னைக்கு தான் தப்புன்னா தப்பு தான். அது நேத்து பண்ணது இன்னைக்கு பண்ணது, அது சின்ன தப்பு, பெரிய தப்பு, மெகா சைஸ் தப்பு, சூப்பர் சைஸ் தப்பு, சூப்பர் டீலக்ஸ் தப்பு எல்லாம் கிடையாது. இப்போ நீ கன்ஃபியூஸ் பண்ண மாட்டேங்க.
Sir, I deserve a penalty for yesterday, sir, but today please, sir.
நீ எஸ்டர்டே டுடேலாம் நீ முடிவு பண்ண முடியாது மாப்ள, நான் தான் முடிவு பண்ணணும். நீ பண்ணிருக்க பண்ணல டே என்ன டே நேர்ல இருந்தான் வை அப்படியே புளிஞ்சிருவேன். ஞாபகம் ஏண்டா டிஸ்பிரைஸ் ஜூக்ஸினுடைய ஃபுல் டெமோகிராஃபியை சொல்ற, அவனுடைய டக்குனு டேட்டா பர்த் சொல்றான்னா நிரன்ற, கேமராவை பாக்குற, கீழே பாக்குற, அப்படி இப்படின்ட்டு இந்த கண்ணை மறைச்சுக்கிட்டு கண்ணியாண்டா அங்க போகும். ஏய் ஏதோ ஒரு படத்தை சொல்லுவாங்கல்ல, காட்டுல சிங்கம் புலி யானை எல்லாம் பார்த்தாச்சு, இது வெறும் குரங்கு தானே அப்படின்ட்டு. அந்த மாதிரி நான்லாம் எத்தனையோ பார்த்துருக்கேன். காலேஜ்ல 2003-04 அந்த டைம்ல ப்ரொஃபஸரா இருக்கும்போது எக்ஸாமினேஷன் ஹால்ல யூனிவர்சிட்டி எக்ஸாம்ல இன்விஜிலேட்டரா இருந்தவன்டா நான்லாம் இன்ஜினியரிங் காலேஜ்ல. சப்புன்னு அப்போ மால் ப்ராக்டிஸ் பிட்டுன்னு வச்சு நான் டாய்லெட் ரூம் கூப்பிட்டு போய் பொல்லேன்னு அப்போவேன், கண்ணாடி எல்லாம் கண்டு விடுகிற மாதிரி. பிரின்சிபல் என்கொயரி வைப்பாரு, அது பாத்துக்கலாம்னு சொல்லிட்டு நிறைய தடவை என்கொயரி வச்சுட்டு சம்பளத்தையெல்லாம் கட் பண்ணிருக்காங்க, பசங்களை அடிக்கிறாரு அப்படின்ட்டு. ஏன்ட்ட நீ இந்த வேலை பண்ற, எஸ்டர்டே எனக்கு அது பெனால்டி, இன்னைக்கு ஏண்டா எவ்வளவு லொல்லு இருந்திருந்ததுன்னா எஸ்டர்டே அதை நீ பண்ணிருப்ப, இப்ப நீ பண்ணல அப்படிங்கறதையும் நீ மறைச்சிட்டு இருக்க. எவ்வளவு டப்புன்னு ஏன்னா இங்க நேபாள் பூட்டானுங்கிறதே ஞாபகம் வச்சுக்கிறதுக்கு நீ அந்த நேரம் நிரம்ப. நிதிகா சந்தன் ரித்ததியெல்லாம் வந்திருக்கும் போது அவங்க கூட இருக்கிற மெமரியில கூட உனக்கு அந்த ஃபம்பிள் அடிச்ச இங்க அட்டேங்கப்பா, அந்த அந்த ஆல்பபெட்ஸோட ஸ்பீடை பார்க்கணும். ஏய் ஆசா, ஃபர்ஸ்ட் நீ குடிச்சிட்டு பாயசம் குடிச்ச பில்டப் எல்லாம் என்கிட்ட வச்சுக்கிட்டேன்னு வச்சுக்க. கடவுளே, இன்னைக்கு தான் நான் நினைச்சேன், அப்படியே ஃப்ரெண்ட்லியா கொண்டு போலாம், சீரியஸா கிரட்ஜாவே இருக்க வேண்டாம். அவனுங்களும் சந்தோஷமா இருந்து நம்மளும் லைஃப்ல ஒண்ணுமே இல்லை, ஒரு சந்தோஷமே இல்லை நம்மளுக்கு, அவனுக்கு ஒரு சந்தோஷம் இல்லை. எப்ப பார்த்தாலும் அகாடமிக்ல அப்படியே ஸ்ட்ரெஸ்டா இருக்காங்க. அமெரிக்கால இருந்து ஒரு பையன் காலங்காத்தால எந்திரிச்சு யூஎஸ் பேட்சை விட்டுட்டு இந்தியன் பேட்ச் அட்டன் பண்றான், அவனுக்கு ஒரு சந்தோஷத்தை கொடுப்போம்னு இன்னைக்கு தான் நான் நினைச்சேன். You know how much you have hurt me? You have cheated. You have cheated your team members. And you have cheated all the principles I have taught you. Your honesty has been, the same. இதே நாள்டா இதே நாள் ஜூன் மாசம் இதே நாள் ஒருத்தர் போன வருஷம் இதே மாதிரி பண்ணாம இந்த நாள் என்ன பிளாக் டேவா? ஜூன் 26 கையை டான்ஸ் ஆடிட்டு மூஞ்சி மட்டும் ஒழுங்கா வச்சுக்கிட்டு அவருக்கு நெட்வொர்க் கிராக் ஆகுதான். உன்ன மாதிரியே ஒரு தருதலா அவனை அதுக்கப்புறம் நேர்ல வச்சு சாத்தணும் வை, அது வேற விஷயம். இங்க அதுக்கு முடியல. ஃபர்ஸ்ட் இவர் எதுவுமே நோட் பண்ணலன்னு வரான். அதுக்கப்புறம் எனக்கு பெனால்டி கொடுக்க நேத்து நான் தப்பு பண்ணேன், அதுக்கு பெனால்டி கொடுங்க, இன்னைக்கு எனக்கு வேண்டாம். தப்புன்னு பண்ணிட்டு பெனால்டி வேண்டாம்னு சொல்றதுக்கு சாய்ஸ் இருக்குன்னு நினைச்சிட்டு நீ. மித்ராவுடைய டீம்ல போய் நான் போட்டேன், எனக்கு அஸ்வத்தாமன் மேல சந்தேகமா இருக்கு, கிராஸ் கொஸ்டின் பண்ணுங்க அப்படின்னு நான் தான் மித்ராவோட டீம் கிட்ட சொன்னேன். கொஞ்சம் டஃப்பான கொஸ்டினை கேளுன்னு நான் தான் மித்ரா கிட்ட சொன்னேன். இன்னொரு மேட்டர் என்னன்னு சொல்லி கேட்டீங்கன்னா, மித்ராவோட டீம்ல சில பேர் உனக்கு சப்போர்ட் வேற பண்ணாங்க. சரி, நான் ஒருத்தனே வில்லன் நடந்துட்டு போறேன். இப்ப அவங்களுக்கே தெரிஞ்சு போச்சு. உன் ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ் எல்லாம் உன் பக்கம் தான் இருக்காங்க. ஆனா கடைசியில் யார் சொன்னது கரெக்ட்? இதுக்கெல்லாம் டைம் வேஸ்ட் பண்றீங்களா? அருமையான உங்களுடைய டீம் டிஸ்கஷன் அப்படிங்கறத நான் எதுவும் இன்டர்வியூ பண்ணல. இன்னுமே டைம் இருக்கு. இட்ஸ் நாட் டூ லேட். ஐ டோன்ட் வாண்ட் டு வேஸ்ட் டைம் ஆன் திஸ் scrap. Mohit, Dakshin, log it up. Final. What do you say?
Yes, sir.
Sir, I think that we do deserve penalty, sir. And if we get penalty, I don't want to use the immunity shield, sir.
Okay, all right. Yeah. This is not.
It's the same as Mohit mentioned, sir. We have to use strategy shields since we have penalties, sir.
Okay, now. Nitin, what do you think? Guru, what do you think?
We are really sorry for him, sir, and we just totally didn't expect, sir. So he was like in the team talk, sir. He was like really professional and sharing screens, sir, and doing every work for himself. But there was like 0% that he's done this thing, sir. And after you told him to on the video and you asked few questions, sir, and at that time I really felt how to say, sir, cheated, sir. It's like teammates, sir. So he cheated, sir. It's like every one of us like helped him to cheat, sir. It's like I really can't believe him. He cheated for just for at least I'm very happy just he cheated for this thing, sir. If he cheated for something more than and very important things, it could have been really bad for his life, his whole career, sir. So I really felt bad, sir, and we really deserve mine.
Subliminal. Yeah, right. So subliminal அர்த்தம். சப்ளிமினல் பண்ணதுனால அவருக்கு மெமரி இம்ப்ரூவ் ஆயிடுச்சான். சப்ளிமினல் பண்ணி ஓரளவுக்கு மெமரி இல்ல, கம்யூனிகேஷன் இம்ப்ரூவ் ஆயிடுச்சு அப்படின்னா அது ஒருத்தர் இருக்கான். இப்ப பேசி முடிச்சான்ல அவன், ரித்தன் நிதிஷ் இவ்வளவு லாங்கெல்லாம் பேச மாட்டான். அவன் சொல்லலாம் காலர் தூக்கி விட்டு, சார் நான் இப்ப இம்ப்ரூவ் ஆயிருக்கேன் சார் அப்படின்ட்டு. ஏன்னா அவன் கம்யூனிகேஷன் இம்ப்ரூவ் ஆயிருக்கு. மோஹித் சொன்ன மாதிரி மெமரியில எல்லாம் அவ்வளவு ஈஸியெல்லாம் டக்குன்னு எல்லாம் மாத்திர முடியாது சார். பா I'm scripture, right?
Sir,
Okay.
no, sir. For yesterday, I do deserve penalty, sir. But today, I do not do it, sir. Please, sir.
Shut up. Just cut the crap. நீ எனக்கு எக்ஸ்பிளனேஷன் கொடுக்க வேண்டாம். ஸோ யா, நான் பெனால்ட்டியில் நான் பார்த்துக்கிறேன், சிஆர்எஸ்லையும் நான் பார்த்துக்கிறேன், நாளைக்கு சண்டே தான் நான் பார்த்துக்கிறேன். மித்ரா, Dakshin, Siddharth, Guru Prasanna, Mohit, these three members deserve some questions, okay? Because they are sharp-tuned and prepared. Test them. So Mitra will ask Dakshin, Siddharth one more time. Mohit will be asked by Kalpita, and Guru Prasanna will be asked by Mirdu Bashni. Then Vishnupriya will ask for Ritan, and Sibi will be asked by Sanjay, and then yoga performance Mudi. Okay? Come on.
Dakshina, can you hear me now?
Yes, Mitra.
Yes, now. Sana, you are really a very good performer now, and we have given you a great bonus, and we expect that you will make us to give even more bonus now because you are really good in memory. Even whether it is direct class or online class, you are very good in memory. You remember everything so vivid now. And we are expecting that you will make us to give even more bonus like 10 to 15 marks as alone bonus now. So I am posing you the question now. So the question is now, you are supposed to describe the three profiles completely now. That is about the three XXX person. You would have to mention the name, the age, the birth date and the time when they were born. Then the profession, experience and hobbies now. Come on, all of this.
Yes, Mitra. Gringayon crosses Mitra, first person. And he was born on January 21, 1998. He's 25 years old. 25 years, 9 months and 4 weeks old. And he has 69 days of experience. And he's a researcher. And his hobbies include swimming, planting saplings, and singing. And the second person's name is Galileo Christopher, 27 years old. 27 years old, 27 years, 6 months and 3 weeks. And he was born on 15th December 1996 at 11:37 p.m. And that guy, Grengian Crosses was born on 11:30 a.m. Okay, I just forgot to mention that. And he was born at 11:37 p.m. He's an agriculturist, 71 days of experience, and his hobbies are dancing, reading, and spending time with the team. And the last person is Disprice Juksin. I think Juksin is the pronunciation. He's 27 years, 8 weeks, and 27 years, 8 months, and 1 week old. He was born on 17 September 1996, and he's a scientist who has 89 days of experience. And his hobbies include going to the lab, studying, and swimming. Have I mentioned it? Thank you, sir.
Wonderful job, Dakshina. It's a full execution now. You have made us, as I mentioned, you have made us to give you bonus now. We are definitely going to give the bonus now. But before that, can you just mention the time of Disprice Juksin now?
I'm really sorry, Mitra. It's 7:43 p.m.
Yes, now.
Sorry, I'm really sorry. Forgot to mention.
You definitely get bonus now.
Okay.
Sir, instructions.
Mark வந்து நீங்க எல்லாரும் பண்ணி முடிச்ச பிறகு கன்சாலிடேட் பண்ணி கொடுங்க. So Mridubhashini, Kalpita, Vishnupriya, Mitra, Brinda, Sanjay, once they finish in the last lap முடிச்ச பிறகு maybe give a consolidated mark. Okay, is that okay, girls?
Okay, sir.
Yes, sir, sure, sir.
Okay, sir.
Have given about 58.
Allowed. அந்த பாயிண்ட் எல்லாம் which so far what they have earned is penalized. Okay, so we will come to the points a little later. There is a penalty that is okay. So Kalpita, get on with it. You are questioning somebody. Is that Kalpita?
Mohit, sir.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, Mohit, can you mention all the numericals that we said in the sequence? If it is time, mention the time and say what was happening, the sequence.
Okay, Akka. So 69 days, 11:30 a.m., 25, 9, 4, 27, 6, 3, 11:37, 7:43, 27, 8, 1, and 4, 6, 46, 17, 33, 18, 20, 18, I think 1845, and that's all I remember, Ka.
Very well done, Mohit. Great work.
Well done, Mohit.
Super, Mohit. Very well done.
Thank you, everyone.
Okay, so Balaji has to be questioned, and Vishnupriya, Who did I give you for questioning?
Written, sir.
Yeah, shift it to Balaji. Written or two questions face for Nabdi. Shift it to Balaji.
Okay, sir. Now I should ask, sir.
Yeah, you have to.
Okay, sir. 1 second, sir. So Balajana, can you hear me now?
This is Priya.
Okay, now. So my question towards you is, I explained a certain part in the presentation now. So that included all the details about the timing of the stone, timing that they touched the stone, and the place and the carving and all those now. So explain about all those details now.
Okay, Vishya. I think the timing they were touched stones was 1:47 p.m. Then they moved to the ancient place called Kargi. I spell it Khargy, and they went and the year was they went there was 1847, and they landed near a rock, and there was a carving written as "Be careful." And the
Balaji, 1 second. Written wants to back up. Yes, what is it?
Sir, the name of the place which they landed, sir, it's actually Kharji, sir. The spell was correct, sir, but he said CK, sir. It's actually CARJI, sir.
Okay. CARJI.
So can I? No, sir. Can I say, sir?
Yeah, back up.
Sir, Kharji. Kharji.
Fine. Okay. Now let's go back to Balaji. Yes, Vishnupriya. Is he on the floor? Shall I ask him to continue? Vishnupriya.
Yes, sir.
Balaji, go.
Yes, sir. And there were, after seeing that carving, sir, the three of the balls got scared, sir, and they landed. They landed a war called Kruxin War, and there were 896 battalion, 465 horses, 762 front layers, and after seeing these soldiers, three boys got even more scared. And after the sunset, the war got completely ended, and they were returned to the camp, and they saw the table, and they and on the table they saw that 17 magical sticks flying in the air, 46 small toy horses, an old map, and a very old princess statue.
Okay. Vishnupriya, with the backup support from Ritan Nitish and Dakshin Siddharth, Balaji has finished answering your question. Are we considering it as the right answer? Because Mitra said Dakshin Siddharth's answer was full execution. Are you meriting this as full execution?
Yes, sir, because he had a very nice memory, sir.
Okay, right. So, good job. Sanjay? Sanjay?
Sir, I'm audible, sir.
Yeah, you're audible. Can you ask question to Sibi Aditan?
Yes, sir. Sibi? Be there, sir.
Sibi Aditan?
Sir?
Sanjay is asking a question. Listen to the question and try to answer and contribute some marks for your team.
Sibi Aditya.
Anna?
Sir, told and password 4 digits. Can you tell the password? Sorry, Sibi. Sir, I can't hear.
Somebody else tell him. This one.
So Sibi. Yes. So Sanjana is asking you to say the password. Okay. So we mentioned 2 passwords when we were doing the presentation. If you even say any one password, you will get marks. Can you say any one password? Your voice is breaking down.
I remember that one.
It's okay, it's okay. We are not getting your voice properly. No. The person has to try. And the backup கொடுக்க முடியும். சரி. So Dakshin's turnover, Mohit's turnover, Balaji's turnover, Sibi's turnover. Last, Guru Prasanna has to be questioned. So, Bashni, you can ask Guru Prasanna, and Brinda, devise one last question for Ritan Nitish. Brinda, are you okay? Are you hearing me?
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir. I will ask to Ritanitish, sir.
Okay. So, Bashni, now you can ask Guru Prasanna.
Okay, sir. Can you hear me voice clearly, sir?
Yeah.
Okay, sir. So, Guru Prasna, can you hear me?
Yes.
You have to explain the things that are mentioned in the scroll.
Scroll ka. Okay ka. Yes ka. The first one was about the appearance of the country ka. It was a narrow road ka. There were 200 buildings, 850 members ka, and there was a river called Kashika, and there were 60 lakh 72,310 people ka, and there were 32 schools ka. And the next one was culture ka. The every year they they celebrate a festival called Karji. It was from 1820, 10th of March ka, and it's also called as the festival of lights ka. The next is called next is nature ka, and there were 3 parks ka, 4 mounts ka, and 6 schools colleges ka.
Guru Prasanna, well done, very well done. Backup volunteerism from Balaji and Dakshin Siddharth. Balaji.
Yes, sir. Guru Krishna missed the street name, sir. The street name is First Cross Grand, sir.
Superna.
And yes, sir. That's you can go ahead.
Thank you, sir. Sir, 33 schools were there, sir, in that particular country.
I think you mentioned that. Yes, sir. I think Guru Prasanna mentioned.
Sorry, sir. The voice was breaking for me then. And the profession, sir, it's really known for people who can choose any profession they want, right from blacksmiths to goldsmiths to like small retail shop owners, sir. They could indulge in any profession they wanted, and the natives had the festival right from before 1820, sir. That's one thing.
Okay, Mridubashni, with the backup of Balaji and Dakshin Siddharth, I think Guru Prasanna has paid enough justice. Do you consider this as full execution?
Yes, sir.
All right, okay. Last but by no means the least, Team Mohit's performance is going to see its end. Now, Brinda will seal up the last question towards Ritan Nitish. Brinda.
Okay, sir. So, Ritanitish, can you hear me? Yes. Okay, so my question is actually while Kalpita was explaining, she told about one history teacher and she was asking questions. So who's the history teachers and what type of question the history teacher asked? And the students were reading an article in one particular time which she told while she was presenting. So say the time also.
So can I start, Ka?
Yes, Ritanatish.
So the teacher's name, Ka, it was Rajma Karthika, and
Regina Cassandra, அவங்க ஆளை அவனுக்கு தெரியுமா தெரியாத
sir, Radhima sir.
Within the anti pavanda yanda.
ஆளை அவனுக்கு பாரு சும்மா சௌரியத்துக்கு அடிச்சு விட்டுட்டு இருக்கா ரஜினா கசாண்டா ஹன்சிகா மோத்வானி மோஹித் சொல்றா.
Sir, the teacher's name was Rajlina not Kathleena, wait, Richlina Kathlina.
One small thing alone.
Second backup, and then it's considered to be a mistake. Actually.
Rijvina Kaki, sir. CSCHI.
சொல்றா கண்டினியூ பண்ற ஆன்சர்.
And she was a history teacher, and there was another English teacher who always hates these three students, and they always ask questions about three wars, and the three wars were
mistake. Back up பண்ணுங்க mistake. Mohit, come on, back up.
Sir, the teacher asked questions about Lord Williams and Lord how's he Lord
Come on, you're very close. Come on, Mohit.
How's he that?
Dalhousie.
Dalhousie. She asked question about the Lord Talos, which the three boys had no clue of and had no memory of. They hated the two teachers, sir, and Dakshana will continue, sir.
No, Dakshana will not continue. This is enough. All right. So, team Mohit, the leader Mohit, Dakshin Siddharth, Balaji, Guru Prasanna, Ritan Nitish. I truly appreciate your wonderful contribution in this round. Very well done.
Thank you, sir. I apologize for whatever happened.
Extraordinary job, team Mohit.
Thank you, Brinda.
Thank you, Akka.
Team Mitra, I have an announcement.
Yes, sir.
Mohit's team had got 58 previously. Team Mohit is unfortunately levied with 155 minus marks. Now, that 155 minus marks is now static. Their real scoring in this particular round has started when Mitra asked Dakshin Siddharth, when Kalpita asked Mohit. So we had one last lap round. Adhula irukra points mattumda team Mohit ipo earn panna poranga. So Mitra asked Dakshin Siddharth. That's one. Kalpita asked Mohit. That's two. Vishnupriya asked Balaji. That's three. Sanjay asked Sibi Adityan. That's four. Mridubashni asked Guru Prasanna. That's five. And Udeshri Brinda asked Ritan Nitish. That's six. In the ஆறுக்கு team discussion panni.
Okay, sir.
Give team Mohit a consolidated mark.
Okay, sir.
Mark.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
So,
Okay, sir.
yes, Kalpita, I have raised a hand, but before that, I would like to say one thing. We will follow one thing, that is, each one can say their suggestions. I will note it down here in my diary. And finally, we will count it down. Like if Kalpita gives around 60 marks and if I give around 75 marks, we will take a count and we will come up with the average. And finally, we shall have another phase deciding for the bonus. We will give each one some bonus because Dakshina was very good in memory, Mohit was very good in leadership and his part. So can we have it as two phases so that it would be easy for everyone to consolidate, friends? Can we do like that?
Yes, sure, Mitra. Very
Yes,
nice idea.
yes, Mitra. Mitra, I have a doubt.
Yes, Ka?
So Mitra, actually, last question I asked to Ritan was actually sir actually end up dead. I don't know. I have to ask this question to sir because when actually I in the last phrase of question is when they read the article, the time they read the article, sir actually end up that question by actually appreciating them. Did I want to consider that also, or I have to give full execution for it?
Akka, I would like to answer that part. Actually, you must have seen the message in the Skype meeting room. Kalpita actually was about to mention that in the conclusion part, but as we did not have a time and as I wrapped up, she wasn't able to. So that's actually scrapped. I wanted to say this, but within that, Ritan started answering. So that is not the part of the question.
Brinda,
Yes, sir.
you can give that last part of Ritan Nitish as full execution. He answered really well, and even before that, he was trying to back up. So we shall consider that as full execution.
Okay, sir.
Thank you so much, sir.
Right, you're welcome. Kalpita,
Sir,
that is each one, put on the video.
Oh, sorry.
That is each one will give a consolidated mark. எல்லாத்துக்கும் சேர்த்து. Don't go person by person, we don't have time. So the performance in the last lap were, except Sibi Adityan, so the performers, about the 5 members started with Mitra, ended up with Brinda's questioning. So எல்லாத்துக்கும் சேர்த்து consolidated up, each one give a mark, and then you make it as a concrete final cumulative score.
Okay, sir.
Don't go for Ritan I give this, for Guru I give this. No, that's not essential. Just give a consolidated mark.
Sir,
Okay,
for
sir.
CB,
For CV, you can give some consolation mark.
like bonus. Right?
Not bonus, consolation.
Okay.
How is consolation bonus?
Oh, sure. So friends, you can either post it in the chat box or you can mention just a consolidated mark as sir mentioned. It's based on your convenience.
Mitra, shall I say it now, Mitra?
Yes, Ka, please Ka.
Okay, Mitra. Mitra, for Team Mohit, my part of score is 55, Mitra.
Okay, Ka.
Out of 100, Kalpita?
No, sir, like full execution, sir. 10 for each of them, sir. And we are going for average, right, sir? So I have given 55, sir.
Okay, Kalpita's contribution, I'm sorry, not contribution. Kalpita's awarding of marks for Team Mohit is 55. Okay, ask Brinda.
Okay, sir.
Mitra, can I go next? Mitra?
Okay, Brinda, say your score.
Okay, sir. So Mitra, I would like to give 55 Mitra. Since CB has some network issues, I am giving 5 marks to him, Mitra.
Okay, Ka. Thank you, Ka.
Okay, Mridu Bashni has also plunged up into the channel of 55 marks.
Okay, sir.
Vishnu Priya.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. So, Mitra, I would also like to give 55 Mitra, 5 marks for CB Mitra, because he had some network issue and he said he remembered it. So, I give 5 marks for him, Mitra.
Okay, Ka. Thank you, Ka. Next, Brinda Ka, you can go, Ka.
Okay, Mitra. Mitra, I thought of 60 marks, 50 marks for full execution, 5 marks for Sibida, and 5 mark bonus for their memory, Mitra.
Okay, Ka.
60 by Brinda. Sanjay.
Sir, I would like to give 57. Sir.
Okay, now.
Sanjay, 16 மாத்திக்கலாமா?
9, sir. Okay, sir. No.
By Sanjay.
Friends, I would also like to give 60 marks, including the bonus for Dakshina, Mohit, Ritan Nitish, Guru Prasanna and everyone. So I'm also giving 65.
Okay, Mitra.
Okay, Ka. Now I will take the average and I will let you know.
No.
Okay, Mitra, thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, மைண்ட்ல போட மாட்டீங்களோ?
சார் அது நோட்ல போட சார் லேட் ஆகுமே. நீங்க வெயிட் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கீங்க. சார்.
The total is 345, Mitra.
I got it as 350, Ka. And when we have the average, I get it as 58.3, Ka.
Okay, Mitra.
58.3.
Yes, sir.
Trainer's cut There are a couple of bonuses I would like to give for the players.
Okay, sir.
I would like to give 5 marks bonus for Dakshin Siddharth for his wonderful method when he explained Mitra's question. There was not even a single flaw.
Yes.
So 58.3 plus 5 for Dakshin Siddharth.
Okay, sir.
58.3. 58.3 is the
Yes,
total
sir.
score.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
அது உங்க டீமோட ஸ்கோர்.
sir.
அது கூட plus 5 சேர்த்து.
Okay, sir. அப்ப
63.5. I would like to give 5 points bonus for Mohit. I mean, actually 6 points for Mohit for his leadership and for his instantaneous, straightforward confession about his team members' flaw, and he was welcoming the minus. That's what the responsible leader will do.
Yes.
So 6 points for Mohit as bonus.
69.33, sir.
I would like to give 5 points bonus for Balaji for his great performance. He has improved in memory in the recent times. For that, so 5 for Balaji.
Okay, sir.
And that makes 74.3. And I would like to give 5 marks for Guru Prasanna because he's been very sincere. He's been interested in the class and he has improved a lot. I tested him by talking in Tamil. Even when I talked in Tamil, he spoke only in English. So that's a zeal in communication. So I will give that zeal. I will reward it with 5 marks bonus.
Okay, sir. 79.3.
And I would like to give 5 points bonus for Ritan Nitish.
Yes, sir.
Because Ritan Nitish has been immediately, he did not have any hesitation. When he recognized and discovered that his team member was lawful, he was immediately surrendering himself and asked. It's always a good practice in Ritan Nitish. He never hesitates to tell him that he has made a mistake. And also his improvement in English and his improvement in involvement in commitment. So that makes 79.
84.3, sir.
So round it up as 85.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
Can I post it as?
That's final.
Yes, sir. Score from Team Mitra, right, sir?
That's final. Team Mohitodeya total earning in this is 85.
Yes, sir.
And they have a big mountain to deal with, and that is 155 marks minus. Dakshin Siddharth, say your grand total now.
Yes, sir. Including the minus, right, sir?
Yes,
No,
I think it's 485 minus 155.
Yes, sir. So we should subtract it, right, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Sir, like around 330, sir.
That's your final score, Team Mohit.
Okay, sir.
I have to take some strong decisions. You are penalized with 155 marks because of your teammate's mistake, and all your 85 marks has been slashed away in that 155. And furthermore, some 40 or 30 marks have been slashed away further. So you came to 485, and now you fell back to 330. I don't know where to blame. I don't know whom to blame. So you deal with yourself. Now, Team Mohit has successfully completed their performance. It's in fact a very sorry fact. It was a beautiful literature, and on the beautiful literature, a splash of red ink has been put up. That's the case it is, if you describe it in a literature form. But it happens. You have to move on. Moving on is called as life. I would like to listen from the leader Mohit, how they are going to make a recovery plan.
Sir, we will somehow try to gain back some points when we improve on our presentation, because we still haven't introduced our story board yet, sir. So we will find some way to improve. And sir, I take full responsibility as team leader that I didn't notice this happening, sir.
Okay. Yeah, Guru Prasanna, you're next.
Yes, sir. Sir, before, sir, today, if we have done the presentation, sir, it would be easy to find, sir, because our presentation was very simple, sir. But now we are just doing tomorrow, sir. So we will just increase. Sir, there was no time date that the other team was given, sir. We did not have any time or date or password like that, sir. So we will include that also in our presentation, sir.
Okay, that's fine. I take that. Yeah, Balaji.
Sir, yes, sir. Still, we have like a protection seal with us, sir. If we, in case we want to earn back points, sir, and in that case, we like to surrender our protection seal at that point of time for or like redeeming with what Asita was made. So we like to surrender potencies in that point of time, sir.
Okay. Akshay Siddharth.
So I'm really happy. I'm really sorry for whatever happened, sir. Actually, I think we have to be very sad about this fact, but there's a positive side too, sir. Individually, we were brilliant, sir. All the other members were really good, and we answered a lot of questions. We had a lot of points, sir, and we didn't make a major flaws. And when one person was making a flaw, the other person was always backing up. In that way, our teamwork was really good, sir. But at the same time, one of our team members should not have crossed the rules, sir. So we have to be sad. At the same time, we have to look at the positive side as well and move on, sir. And we really hope that in the coming rounds we can show the same passion which we are showing right now. And let's hope that individually we are brilliant and we can come over this, sir.
Yes, and we shall see that on Monday. But I would like to finish up with giving 10 marks for Sibi Adityan as a bonus because he was very good in the team discussion. I just joined to check the progress, and I think you were making a rehearsal. I don't want to say the exact statement because it would be a spoiler for Team Mitra. He was very involved. So Sibi Adityan should be given with 10 points. So 340 is your score.
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much, sir.
Very energetic and enthusiastic, sir.
That's totally, he's gelling up with Dakshin and Mohit very much. That's right. And Team Mitra, my focus is towards you. The scripting was absolutely wonderful.
Thank you so much, sir.
That was really good. Good enough to test the memory of the opposition. And the scripting, when Mitra was typing, it was a street smart teamwork by everybody. Sanjay said his glance, he sent it up, cut, paste. Kalpita sends her portion, cut, paste. Vrinda sends her portion, cut, paste. Likewise, they were doing. And it was a beautiful laboratory work, like back-end operation work.
Thank you so much.
That's really good.
Thank you.
And it, in fact, tested the real memory skill of the opposition. And it has even made a person to go to an extent of having a malpractice because it was tough. That's why the person has been for a malpractice or something. So it was really testing the skills of the other person. So on that note, you are regaining the lost protection shield back again.
Thank you so much, sir.
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 You're welcome. You're welcome. So now, Team Mohit is still having the protection shield. That team would have gone for reclaiming the minus marks because protection shield is used for gaining immunity. But the leader himself said that we don't want to use the advantage of protection shield as it is an unbearable mistake. So he himself has admitted. And by the way, there was not a rule also. I would also not allowed to go for a protection shield. This is a mistake of learning imprisonment. So I did not want to use the protection shield. But right now, both the teams have got one protection shield. What's your total points?
Sir, 425, sir.
425 with one protection shield and 340 with one protection shield. But yes, of course, the points that Team Mohit have earned might have been slashed away as in the beach. but their performance still remains very, very bright. So on that note, we will see that in the end of the exercise.
Okay, sir.
So Team Mohit will load their guns on Monday. They will say their storyboard, and the Team Mitra will take up the challenge.
Okay, sir.
So, Sanjay? Sanjay, if you are able to make a 10-minute presentation on Monday on any topic of your desire, there will be a bonus given to you, your team. Like otherwise, I mean, on the flip side of the coin, Guru Prasanna, if you are taking a topic and if you are making a presentation for 10 minutes, the bonus will be added for your team. So Sanjay in Team Mitra, Guru Prasanna in Team Mohit have got this extra immune opportunity of making a presentation and gaining some bonus. Two reasons. Reason number one, I really would like to see the communication enhanced in these two individuals. And Sanjay is a senior person after Balaji, and I would really like to see him making good presentation. And Guru Prasanna has been enhancing, improving. He has gone and he has come into the frequency of MS evening sessions now. And I want that to get capitalized. And that's why I'm giving a chance for him to present.
Okay, sir.
So Guru Prasanna and Sanjay, will you be able to do that on Monday? Topic is your choice. You can choose whatever you want, but make sure that it is not too informal. You can put that in the group whenever you want. Tomorrow is a day off, so tomorrow morning between 10 and 11 a.m. you will have your CR's updation, and after that you can put your topics.
Okay.
Team Mitra, any questions?
No, sir. Thank you so much for this opportunity, sir. All the very best, Sanjay and Guru Prasanna. Sanjay, you can definitely do it now. We all completely believe in you. We have 200% belief in you. Sir, I could say 200% belief in you now. We believe that you will come up with a very strong and a very powerful topic. Now, all the very best now.
Thank you, Mitra.
Right. Any questions, Team Mohit?
No questions, sir. I would
No,
like
sir.
to, sir, I would like to wish Guru Prasanna all the best, sir, for the presentation. Yeah, come on, Guru Prasanna. Your presentation will add up to our points, and I believe in you. The whole team believes in you. Come on.
Okay.
Thank you.
Now, after Team Mitra's performance in this round, we have got a crazy thing happening. I'm going to bring the paper characters alive, which I have told you in the task sheet in the morning. So the paper characters will be alive. That is, Juxin will come alive, and Christopher will come alive. And whatever Juxin and Christopher are doing for Team Mohit, I will give an imaginary story on that, based on the script that you have written. And Mohit's team will have to decide how they are going to tackle the two problems given by those two individuals. And that, if need arises, they will be forced to use the protection shield for safeguarding them.
So it's not going to be a memory round, sir?
No, it's not going to be a memory round. அதே மாதிரி மோஹித்தோட டீம் கொடுக்குற ஸ்டோரி போர்ட்ல இருந்து 2 கேரக்டர்ஸ் உங்களை வந்து தொல்லை பண்ணும். அதுக்கு நீங்க எப்படி டேக்கிள் பண்றீங்க ஒரு பிளான். That's the third round.
Okay.
If time permits, yeah, fourth round will be the completion of my story that I told on the first one.
Okay, sir.
So memory land activity நான் இப்படி தான் டிசைன் பண்ணியிருந்தேன். டிசைன் பண்ணபடி கரெக்டா போயிட்டு இருந்ததுன்னு நான் நினைச்சேன். Yeah, okay. Anyways, so that's how it is. It's called as paper characters coming to life. That's going to be on Monday after Team Mitra finishes their performance.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
All right. So till Monday, enjoy journaling, enjoy writing idea pair, keep doing the subliminals, continue the therapies, live life like a legend, not like a slave. Okay? Keep trying to live strong, everybody.
Yes. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you,
Bye,
sir.
bye.
Bye,
Bye,
sir.
sir. Bye, everyone.
Bye,
Thank you.
bye, bye.
Bye, everyone.